2, 3, 4.
This is the 4-Star Sports Bar Review Podcast.
The number of the day. Who could ask for more? The number of the day is 4.
So that's the number. Yes, that's the number. That's the number.
All right. Welcome back to the 4-Star Sports Bar Review Podcast. My name is Dave. I'm accompanied by the co-host, Kevin. And we also are joined by 1/3 of the nerds here. Joe.
So apparently I can't say
you
my
don't
own
get to
name.
say your fucking name.
Okay.
How about that?
He's done that to Aaron too. He's just on the list.
I just trample right past
Not Aaron's list, but
No, he's on Dave's. Aaron's on Dave's list.
Dave's list.
He's not.
I'm
He's
Kevin.
not.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
that's
we
the
know.
That felt
Yeah, no,
good.
we know that.
He's
That
just gonna
felt good.
put that there.
We know that
and
already.
If you take it or not, that's up to you.
I already said that.
That felt
we already
good.
knew that. That's redundant.
I'm Joe.
Joe, hey, by the way, my name's Dave, and
I'm
one of
Kev.
the okay, all right. So, fuck this. So we went to Happy Jack Sports Bar in Plainfield, Connecticut. They're on the clock. We did not discuss what we thought about the place prematurely
At all.
At all, actually, yeah. So right now we're at the point where I don't know what Kevin or Joe thinks about it.
It was
Joe,
kind of awkward at some points.
Oh, just shut up.
It was. I really
Don't you
wanted to talk
speak to
about.
me like this.
I wanted to talk about how I felt.
Sorry,
about
I'm really
the place.
grouchy. We've had a lot of technical difficulties so far. I'm just freaking out. I'm sorry, I'm lashing out at you,
Do you
Kevin.
need another cigarette?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm fine.
He's on Chantix for everyone out
No,
there.
that's not even. That's a bold-faced lie.
Lipitor.
Lipitor. I am on Lipitor. My heart
Viagra.
is not doing well. Cialis, Viagra. I'm on a cool mix of
If your
just a whole
heart is
bunch
not
of
doing
things.
well, I think your doctor is not prescribing you the right stuff.
Right. Well, isn't
Cialis-
Lipitor is a heart medicine, right?
Yeah, but Cialis and Viagra
Are the exact
not great
opposite.
for people who have bad hearts.
It's like a Jaeger bomb. Like you get the upper and the downer at the same time.
You die.
Yeah, that's true. 99% of Jaeger
You
bomb
soil
consumption
yourself
leads
and
to
pass
death.
away.
It's like a Jaeger bomb. You die.
You die, yeah. That's an actual proven fact that 99% of Jaeger bomb consumption leads to death.
100%.
100%
100% of the
I'm
time.
not willing to
99%.
sponsor that. I don't,
Okay, all right. You're not going to co-sign on that?
No.
85% of the time, all the time.
All the time. Well, I hate to tell you guys, but I secretly had a Jaeger bomb in there, and I don't know how long I'm going to make it.
All right. Well, that's
So
fine.
I may pass out during this podcast. And
Can I have
pass
your
away forever.
laptop?
Nope, not at
Okay.
all.
I take the mixer. It's mine.
So-
Dibs.
That's weird.
And that's locked in
I just
stone.
I have
really want those jeans.
I have a signed will. You can have the jeans.
All right.
There's a nice abandoned railroad track right there. Just
Yeah.
leave Dave's naked body right there.
Oh,
So
no, I have
will
plans.
take
I have
the
it.
hat and the jacket thing he has on.
There we go. Yeah, that's a
I've
fleece.
got plans
It's known
for
as a
that body.
fleece.
Yep.
Okay.
But, okay, Kevin's, that's wild. So let's get right into it here. I don't know what the fuck you guys think about this place, but I'm excited to tell you what I think. Let's start it off with the cost.
Tell me the price. Yeah. What's the price? Prices going up. Woo.
Every time now.
Woo!
That's 2 shows in a row. You just throw
Prices.
it up in the sky. There you go. I say we let the guests go first.
Sounds good.
You can lead us off. Joe, what did you think about the cost of the place?
It seems reasonably priced. They did have a special.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice any drink specials,
No, not specifically. No.
but we had this conversation outside of Boston Sports, or after the BS Nerds podcast, where I thought that individually you should never pay more than $25 at a sports bar.
Right.
That's a good
per
price.
person,
That's a good cut. That's a good benchmark.
and I paid exactly $25.
Well, wow.
So
Look at that.
that was with 6 wings, 2 alcoholic beverages, and a chicken Philly.
Nice. Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a 2.6.
2.6 on the books. Kevin, what do you got for cost?
I thought it was very reasonably priced. I walked out paying, I think, $38 for mine, but that's because I bought one of your beers.
Yep.
You son of a bitch.
You sucker. You do this every week. You sucker. You idiot.
Well, yeah, it was very reasonably priced. They had the wing special for today was 6 wings for
$4.50.
$4.25.
$4.50.
It was it.
$4.50.
You sure?
It was $4.50.
Are you positive?
Absolutely.
All right.
$4.50.
So that's like what, 60 cents a wing?
75 cents. Do your
Oh
math.
God, I'm not good at math. But I'm gonna
Read a book,
I think
would
it
you?
was good. I'm gonna go 2.9.
$2.9 for score.
2.9
Or
for
$2.9 for
score.
cost. I mean.
For cost, yeah, for the score.
$2.9. All right. I'm gonna go a little bit below you both. I thought it was average. It was pretty good pricing. Nothing was overpriced. Nothing was a steal either. I mean, I think the deal was good, but the deal only applies for football games. Normally, you have to buy 8 wings for, what was it?
$13.25.
No,
No.
8 wings was $7.
$7
Wait, what?
or 16 for $13.50.
And what
So-
was I charged for?
Yeah, so you weren't charged $13.50 for those. You were charged $7.
Whatever.
Liar.
So, which is a good price, not great. So, if you come to watch a basketball game on a Friday night, you're going to pay $7 for 8 wings or $13.50 for 16. You're not going to get $4.50 for 6. So
But they did have a Taco Tuesday.
They do have Taco Tuesdays, dollar
$1
tacos
tacos
on Tuesdays.
and or $3 for
5?
5 tacos.
That's a good deal. So, I mean, yeah, it just depends on the day. I think it's average. I'm going 2.2.
Okay.
All right.
I don't agree, but
Just no comment, huh? No one's got anything to fucking say about it, I guess.
That's a
You're a terrible
gross
human
score.
being.
All right, let's go to variety.
There are so many different things out there. The world is cluttered, and they say variety is the spice of life, but maybe we're getting too spicy.
All right. So, maybe we are getting too spicy.
Thank you, Ellen.
I like that, Charles. Ellen, very well said. Well spoken.
Thank you, Ellen.
Kev, I'm going to let you go first on this. What'd you think of the variety?
Variety for me was just kind of average. They had what you usually could find at any sports bar. Nothing really blew you away. You have your typical burgers, you have your grinders, you have your wings. It's very average for me. I'm just gonna go 1.9.
1.9 for variety, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Joe. I'll go here. I'll let you wrap this thing up here afterwards. I'm gonna go 2.7 on variety. I thought their appetizers was a good range of things. Like I had a stromboli, pepperoni stromboli, which came very differently than I anticipated it to come. There's actually like 3 sort of like look like breadsticks sort of stuffed with cheese and pepperoni, which is pretty good. It's not something you can typically get as an appetizer. Normally, like there's a stromboli or calzone section on a menu, and it was a cheap little appetizer, $6, 3 long strips of kind of smaller version strombolis. I thought it was pretty good.
Now that I think about that, it makes a lot more sense that it was an appetizer and it came like that.
Right.
Because it was intended for more than one person to eat.
Yeah, so because we could have each had one.
Yeah.
I just didn't want you guys
But
to have
yeah,
one.
you didn't
I
split
just didn't
it
want
at
you to
all.
have one. So that was it. I just wanted to eat all 3.
You're something else, Dave.
The wing flavors, what did we count? There was like 13 or so? 13, 14?
13, but I think I missed Carolina Gold, actually.
So there might be 14. 3 different variations of buffalo. So, I mean, I guess you can consider those different flavors. There's hot, mild, regular. I don't love the fact that the dry rubs and the sauces weren't separated on the menu.
Yeah,
I wanted to
really
know
didn't
what I
know
was getting.
which
Or
one
even
you
if
were
they
getting.
weren't separated, there was no indicator.
Right,
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Like one should say, like, this is a dry rub, not dry rub, whatever. Didn't love that. Doesn't have anything to do with the service, but the variety itself. 14 wing sauces isn't bad. So I'm going to go, what I say, like 2.7? Whatever I said, I'm going to go 2.6. I'm changing it up now if I said something different. I'm going 2.6. Joe, what do you got for variety?
I'm going to go a little higher than you guys.
Okay.
I'm going to go with a solid 3.
All right, on the button.
Just right on the button. I thought they had a pretty good variety. They had the whole left side was appetizers on the back, and I didn't even really pay attention to that. So there was a whole part of the menu that was a lot of variety over there, but I didn't even look at because I just got my chicken Philly thing.
Right.
But I thought 14 flavors is good. The fact that they had 3 different kinds of buffalo
Right.
was kind of...
I guess it's like the fact that they advertise them all as buffalo, like there's like just either mild wings or hot wings.
Yeah.
And then buffalo.
Well, we
You
got
know what I mean?
regular, so
we
you're
got regular.
wrong.
Right.
There's one in the middle.
No, but I'm saying like you normally get like mild
no,
wings.
you said there's
Or-
only
or there's
mild
buffalo.
or there's hot.
And then there's
They're not-
buffalo.
You did say that.
There's
And then-
regular.
and
There's
then
one right
there's-
in the middle.
And then there's buffalo.
To be fair, you did say that.
Fuck this. I did not sign up to get ganged up on.
This is what you did when you invited me along.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
I want those jeans,
I
though.
invited myself along.
Yeah. Only if I die.
Train tracks. Just point that out.
Right there, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with a solid 3. I thought they had a good variety, and I thought their beer selection was pretty good.
Yeah, unmentioned on both of our parts. Really good beer variety. They had 10 beers on tap and then a whole cooler
Filled with other
filled
things.
with different things. They had both twisted tea, lemonade,
Henry's hard soda.
They had ciders in there. They had red Smirnoffs.
PBR, lighter beers, harder beers.
They had a ton of beers in there.
They had a local IPA. I thought that was cool too.
Yeah, the one from Groton,
Yep.
right? Groton, Connecticut. Yep, that's true.
So I'm gonna stick with a solid 3.
I like that score actually. I kind of forgot about the beer variety there. That's a good score. All right, let's go right on to quality.
So good and tasty. Tastes good.
I'm gonna start quality off here.
It's weirder every time.
It gets weirder every time. Gets more uncomfortable in this car.
Or amazing.
And amazing. It's I like awkward. You know what I mean? Like dry awkward stuff. And that was that
was extreme.
That tickles my fancy. So I'm gonna start off the quality here. I'm gonna go 2.7. It was good. Nothing jumped off the page for me. The needle didn't move much. It was definitely not bad, but it was right in the middle of like I enjoyed it. I felt like I had a good meal. I'm full. Everything tasted good. The cider with the caramel vodka
Unreal.
shot, really good mix. I've had that
Really
before,
good.
but that came out.
That was
really
the
good.
first time I've ever heard of that.
That was good. Everything I had was good, but it wasn't. Nothing was great. The pepperoni stromboli was good. Again, solid $6. Sure, whatever. Like no brainer. I would order that again, but I'm not driving out to Plainfield to get anything. You know, I'm not going to stop all the way out here to get something off that menu. I thought it was good, not great. I'm going. What did I say again?
2.7. I think.
2.7.
You all right, Dave?
Jesus. Yeah.
Is that Angry Orchard hitting you?
Yeah, that caramel shot. So yeah, I'm going 2.7. Joe, what did you got for?
Dave, I disagree with you again. I'm gonna go with a 3.2.
Wow.
I was actually pleasantly surprised with how good I thought all the food tasted.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the more food I ate, the better it tasted to me. So like the first,
That's true.
what did I get? Parmesan garlic.
You got parm garlic. Yep.
The first garlic wing I had, I was like, oh, I don't like this. But I was proven wrong by the second one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it grew on you.
yeah, I liked all the food. I really like those Carolina.
Those are
Carolina
good. The Carolina
Gold
wings,
wings, yeah.
really good. Yeah.
The chicken Philly I had was delicious.
Yes, I can't speak on behalf of that.
It was delicious, and the pickle was a real pickle.
Oh, thank God.
And
Kev, are you
Fucking pickles.
Are you a pickle guy?
I'm a pickle guy.
I'm a pickle guy.
I'm a pickle
I am
guy.
a pickle guy
love
through
that.
and through.
There you go.
And the French fries actually might have been the most surprising thing.
Quick update. Fact check for you. Those are JoJo's.
They were curly. They were curly fries.
They were curly JoJo's.
Who's
But
ever
they were-
heard of a JoJo?
They were curly JoJo's,
This fucking guy.
curly
which is the
JoJo's.
correct term.
Right,
Dave
it
is right. It is the
absolutely.
correct term.
It is a JoJo.
It is a JoJo.
I think Joe just tried to name the fry after himself.
Yeah, he
and
likes
just
them.
Threw it out there.
He's giving them a high score
Kevin
because
is
he named fries
on
after
on the
himself.
story now. So
Yeah, just got him a
blew up
room.
my spot.
Train tracks are right there.
Yep, Kevin, by the train tracks. I'll drive this car home myself.
You can have my jeans.
Yes,
All right.
I just wanted you to know.
I'll get
face,
home
that's all.
and my wife will be like, "Why do you have 2 more pairs of jeans? Don't worry about that. Never ask me that question."
He's wearing
again."
3 pairs.
Um,
This is awkward.
What are we doing?
Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a 3.2. Is that what I said? I think so.
3.2. Yep,
Yeah.
that's what you had.
All
I
right.
enjoyed it.
Well, I'm taking over from here, and I think you both are out of your goddamn mind.
All right. I like it.
The wings, I'm sorry to say, I did not enjoy the wings at all.
Give me a number.
Shut your mouth and give me a
Give me a
number.
fucking
I'm going
score.
like a 1.3.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
You thought it was that bad, huh?
For me, wings have to be like a little crispy on the outside.
Wait a minute. Which is it? Do you want Lionheart or do you want fucking these?
Because this might
Can-
be the
can I
the
talk?
perfect thing.
This is the perfect
Can
thing.
I talk? This is my review
Go
right now.
ahead.
My show, Dave.
All right.
So
Touche.
the wings, the
So you
skin
want 'em
was
burnt.
almost not cooked on the wings.
Debatable?
Oh, that's not debatable.
I feel like I disagree with you too.
They were kind of like rubbery on the outside.
That's how I
It
like
was
'em.
almost like
I like them soft.
raw chicken.
I like it soft.
Didn't you make a comment to Dave that he eats all the hard stuff at the tips?
Yeah, like
Yep.
Dave will eat cartilage, which is
I do
weird
eat
to
cartilage. I do eat the cartilage.
me. I've
it's true.
seen Dave try to hawk down a bone.
Right. I'll chew
weird.
on it. Bone enamels, whatever. You know what I'm saying.
Anyways, so the
Bone
JoJo's
marrow?
or the fries were good. Very good. That was probably the best part of that whole damn meal.
What'd you think of the sandwich itself?
The sandwich was loaded with cheese.
Yeah, good,
Almost
bad?
too much cheese for me.
Wow.
That's all I could taste was really just the cheese.
1.3. You're a real piece of shit
Yeah,
for that.
1 point. That's
They are
rude.
never letting you back here.
Yeah. Right. They know. They know about us.
They know.
They're on the clock.
They're on the clock, and they're on the clock.
They're
That's
on the
true.
clock.
No such thing as a pressure review. We
You both are bullies.
Yeah, shoot
People I didn't
straight.
like in high school.
Yeah, you neither. All right, let's move on right along to the service here.
I'm going first with this one.
All right, Kev's gonna just hop back on, I guess.
Service.
This is his show.
Service. I'm
Yeah.
going 4.
You're going with a 4.
I'm going with a 4 for
what
service.
the fuck? A 4?
A 4.
A 4.
You never had to wait for anything at all. Can you stop the bomb?
All right. So you never had to wait.
I can still hear Hiroshima going on in the
That's her
background.
fucking job.
Okay. No, she did very good. You didn't have to wait for anything. She was always on top of everything. She talked to you, kept you entertained.
She was very
When-
pleasant.
Very
She's really
pleasant.
sweet.
Very,
She's
very
really
pleasant. And I think that saved this place for me, the service. I'm going with a 4. She
I don't
did
think
very
you can
well.
save a 1.9 and a 1.3, but I'm interested to find out. Joe, what do you got for a fucking service score?
I'm going to give it a 3.7.
3.7.
I also like the service. I thought she was very kind, very pleasant, and she was the one who recommended the caramel shot in the
Yep. In the Angry
Orchard.
Yep.
And that was delicious.
Yep.
She struck up conversations with us, particularly when Dave decided to ditch us for what seemed like 7 years.
10 minutes.
Which me and
minutes.
Joe found out we're related somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys want to do your own show then?
All right, Dave, get out of your car.
Just, okay.
Give us your
So yeah,
jeans.
3.7. I thought the service was very good. Keep your jeans on.
Give us your jeans. I'm going to go with 3.5. I thought she did a really good job. She
Well,
was
you
really
were
sweet.
gone for half of the fucking time.
Yes.
Yeah, and
You're gonna
she did a good job of not closing me out while I was outside the building.
You're gonna dock her 5 points.
No,
You are not in there.
I didn't love the sarcastic. No, I can't give you a sample. I was like, well, some people do that. Like, I've been to bars where they'll let you try a sip of something. I thought she was really sweet. I understand that, like, I know it's an inventory issue. You don't charge it, whatever. Yeah, I'm talking about literally a sip, fucking lady. Okay, they just wanted to try it. You're plugging something. Don't make them buy it at full
Now
price.
you're being rude.
Let 'em try
You're not
sip.
going to be allowed in Happy Jacks either.
I thought letting someone try a sip of something. If you want to sell a shot or you want to sell a drink, let them try it first before you charge the guy full price. Then he definitely doesn't buy a second one. How about that? That was my angle. I'm going 3.5. It's not a bad score.
You're
I thought-
just a rude
No, it's not.
POS.
It's not a bad score. I thought she was really, really sweet, really creative. She was plugging a lot of stuff. She did a good job of upselling. Really good server and was really sweet to us. I just was sort of like, well, it's not like unheard of to give a sample of something. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why she gets a tick below for me. All right.
Gotcha.
All right.
I stick with my 4.
You guys get off my fucking back about it. All right. So I guess after this, we'll listen to this song.
I love this bar. It's my kind of place. Just walking through the front door puts a big smile on my face.
Fucking speed it up, Kevin.
Damn with the
Snail's pace right here.
All right. So I'm going to go first, I guess, because Kevin wanted to snake draft this whole thing. So I'm just going to continue along with that. Environment for me gets a 3.1. It's a real good sports bar. It was dead in there. Not a lot of people. One guy came, sat next to Joe, had one Bud Light, and then walked out.
Weirdo.
Yeah, that was
Kind of
that
a
was
weird
creep.
situation. Not any fault of the bar itself. Good environment. 4 pool tables, a lot of TVs. We counted at least 10, 14, something like that. We didn't even see the whole bar, and it just seemed like a really nice place. Good. I thought it was a good football atmosphere for there. Seems like your atypical sports bar, sorta. And I'm gonna give it 3.1. I thought it was good. Not the best sports bar I've ever been to again in my life, but they did a nice job with the interior there. So I get 3.1. Kev, what do you got?
It was just very average for me.
Very average,
yeah, 2.1.
2.1?
There was nothing that blew me away. Yeah.
Okay, you fucking hate it. I get
2.1.
All right. You hate this place.
Joe?
I think this is what a sports bar should be like inside.
Yep.
Granted, it's not super fancy like Bo was, or anything like that, which is what I would consider a high 3 or 4.
Right.
So I'm going to give this like a 2.8. 2.8.
Okay.
It's there were Panthers fans in there and Titans fans. I saw Eagles fans.
Yeah.
There were Giants fans. I could hear them. So my guess is that we went on a Patriots bye week. My guess is that if you go when the Pats are on, this place might be a little bit more popping.
Yeah.
But other than that, it had plenty of TVs. You could play pool. They had a projection screen that they didn't have going at the time, but
right.
Yeah. 2.8.
2.8, not bad.
You both are out of your damn minds.
All right. So what did you want, Kev? What did you want him to do with the environment?
What did you give Lionheart, Kev, for environment?
I don't remember that far back.
You definitely gave Lionheart a better environment than.
And there's no way.
I did.
There's no
I
way.
did.
There's no
and I
way.
stick by it.
There's no way Lionheart has a better environment than.
Not at all.
Our bartender was a Patriots fan.
Yeah, which, by the way, I went to the Monkey Farm in Old Saybrook yesterday. It's a restaurant bar. And that guy was my waiter. Fucking didn't love him.
The same guy?
Same guy. Didn't love him. I was like, hey, fucking Lionheart, right?
Hey, and
for people out there that don't know, Dave is a habitual liar. So
no,
that probably wasn't the guy.
No, I can get Aaron from the Boston Sports Nerds to testify. He was there.
Aaron also a habitual liar.
That's also true. Yeah, he does.
All right, so your credibility's
shot.
That's not true. None of that is true.
Zapped.
I am also a habitual liar.
Right. Yeah. If anything, both you guys have lied in this situation. I'm telling the truth. The guy.
One thing
was
I'm
there.
not lying about: the train tracks. So keep it up.
And those jeans, I want them.
I'm gonna need those. So you guys ready for score time?
Let's do it. Score time.
All right, Joe. Our first guest on the Boston, or not the Boston, nope, on the 4-Star Sports Bar Review podcast.
Boston 4-Star Sports Bar.
On the Boston 4-Star Sports Bar Review podcast.
Fantasy Field Podcast.
The Fantasy
Star
Field Review Star Bar Podcast.
Yep.
Joe's Star Bar Podcast gives Happy Jacks the hometown edge with 3.06.
This is actually what I was going for. To me, that is the quintessential 3-star sports bar.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
It's above average.
Right.
That's what I would say.
Yep. Kevin, a little harsher, 2.44. Still not bad. It's good. It's a little,
just very
a little
average.
above average. A little above average, yeah. And I gave it a 2.82. So,
There you go.
That's that.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
I thought that's where you're going with that. So, that's been a review.
I just want to touch on the fact that I think this place should be above Lionheart Tavern.
I think, yeah. So we've had a lot of off camera and off mic production or off production conversations about the Lionheart Tavern. We screwed the pooch there. We just screwed it. And what happened is, it's the score. It's how we felt at the time. I don't take it back, but it's made it pretty tough to beat. A 3.3 is a pretty high review. This is now our 4th review. It's the reigning champion of highest reviews. If you were to run them up against each other specifically, which we don't, but I want people to know that our good scores here, like a 2.8 or a 2.9 for bow and arrow or a 3 point whatever for long shots, are still good reviews. But I think we just kind of fell in love with some of the specific aspects of Lionheart and didn't criticize the bad things enough there. So,
but I feel like certain categories should be able to bail out.
Yeah, right. Like, because the quality and the variety there was good. It was really good. So, I mean, it did score higher, and it's like I said, I don't take it back. It just, I don't know.
Because not everyone goes to a place for the environment. Not everyone
Right.
goes there for food. Not
Right.
everyone goes there for service. So.
those people don't belong in restaurants. But so that's that. But right now, Happy Jacks, your time is up.
And there's Happy Joe in the back.
Yeah, Happy Joe.
So
Look at how happy that man is.
by Kevin's scoring, it's more like Sad Jacks.
It's like Sad Jacks. It's like mediocre Jacks.
It's just average Jacks.
I would say Happy Jacks is a perfectly fine name.
Yes. Okay. So
He's punching the room.
he's
He's upset.
right there. He's
I
losing.
said Happy Jacks.
All right. Let's wrap this fucking thing
Does
up.
anybody have anything they want to promote? Anybody?
I didn't put out a podcast yet. That'll come on.
Yeah.
That'll come on Tuesday,
Right.
Monday night. So
Monday night, Tuesday morning.
if you happen to be this is dated, so
Yeah.
that doesn't really matter.
This is post dated. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
I'm sure I have put out a podcast, so go listen to it.
check out
How about
Joe's Fantasy Field Goal on the BSN Network. Of course, you can listen to Dave Speaks or the Boston Sports Nerds podcast. Which
You
is on
should
the
be
BSN
listening
Network.
to all of these anyway, because if you're
Subscribe.
listening to the 4-Star Sports Bar review, you should be reviewing and liking and
subscribing
to
and, right,
the
everything
BS
else.
Nerds Network.
Right.
And if you're an asshole who just listens to the 4-Star Sports Bar review, I don't like you anymore.
Wow.
Don't go to Happy Jacks.
Okay.
Wow.
Don't go to any bar I go to. If I see you, I'm fucking you up on site.
All right. So
You've been warned.
Joe's coming in
Bitch.
hot. There we go. There it is.
Comma.
You're on the
Bitch.
clock. Bitch. Joe's coming in hot right there. I like it. That's one way to advertise your network.
There we go.
And the other way is like this.
Listen or train tracks. No jeans.
No jeans. Yeah, give me your jeans. The other way is like this. Hey guys, you can check me out on the BSN Network. You can listen to Dave Speaks, Boston Sports Nerds podcast, occasionally on WCP, and always on 4-Star Sports Bar Review with Kevin. And check out the WCP show too while you're at it, and the Box Seat Boys, who are just weekly as fuck. Right
No
on schedule.
jeans.
No jeans.
No
jeans
jeans.
on them.
No
Box
one
Seat
has
Boys,
jeans.
Great schedule. I like how determined Josh is there, so that's good. Kevin, what do you got? Anything good?
Nothing.
He's on Twitter, so follow him there.
Can we make Kevin a shirt that says I'm on
At-
Twitter?
At Katie Reports.
At Katie Reports and at Deloge86 also,
At
right?
Deloge86.
That's his government one, so
Don't tell people
there's
that.
that.
He only tweets about the government.
That's
That's
it.
it.
Yeah, no, it's a government conspiracy
Yeah.
Twitter account. So-
That's
He's
so
connecting
untrue.
all the dots.
right, yep.
That's untrue.
Yep. So
That's false.
this has been another review. What's that average out to? Just about like 2.4, 2.8. It's like 5.2 plus 3 is 8.2 divided by 3 is like 2.78, 2.8, right around there.
We'll say 2.8.
So it gets about 2.8.
If you say
2.7.
so, Dave, you're not a robot, so I don't trust you.
Yeah, I am not a robot. That is true. So this gets about the. Here
What
we
are
go.
the scores?
Kevin's gonna add it up real quick.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's button this thing up. 2.44,
Yep.
3.06, 2.82. Divide that by
Alright.
3. 2.77, basically 2.8. There you go. I am a robot, kind of.
Nope.
Son of a computer.
Yeah.
I said 2.7, 2.8,
Did
somewhere
you
in
say
between there.
2.77 though?
No, I said 2.7, 2.8, somewhere in between there.
Did you say 2.77
7
though?
though.
That's like kind
gonna
of
say
saying
no.
there's a medium wing and a hot wing when there's a regular wing also.
There's a buffalo wing.
Well,
That's how that works out.
there was also a regular wing.
Okay. Well, I'll fucking see
Train
you next
tracks.
week. Yep, train tracks. Joe,
No pants.
Joe, I will see you at the Boston Sports Nerds recording, and Kevin, I will see you in 2 weeks.
And Joe, thanks for coming. I'll probably never see you again.
Never again.
Yep, just fucking throw them on the train tracks.
Yep.
Those
Ready?
pants,
Me and
though,
you.
I'm gonna need them.
Joe can't
I
hear
also
us.
have jeans on, so
Joe
this
can't.
is unfortunate.
Joe can't hear us right now, but me and you.
I have headphones
Oh,
on.
God
Yep.
damn it.
Got
All right.
guys. Wings, beer, chicken, pizza.